to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Maybelline Color Sensational Made for All lipsticks. If you do want to see a review and swatches, please keep watching. Each of these lipsticks retail for $7.49 at Ulta. That's where I picked up mine. I did also see these at CVS, Walgreens, Walmart even, and I'm super excited to test them out. I'm just going to read a little bit of the description, what it does say on Ulta.com. It says, don't know what shade complements your skin tone? Meet Maybelline's game-changing lipstick, creating using specially selected pigments and tested on 50 diverse skin tones. Color Sensational Made for All lipstick features collectible, universal shades that look sensational on all, taking the guesswork out of your lipstick shopping experience. Made for All features the true satin and matte formulas with honey nectar for a smooth and comfortable feel. Here's what the lipstick tube does look like. I really do love this outer packaging. And then when you open it up, you do have this silver detail. And then here you do have the lipstick shade. This is in the shade Pink For Me 376. This got it on very buttery when I first swatched it, and I went over it twice. But look at that satin finish. When I did apply the shade in Pink For Me, it did apply very buttery, very smooth on my lips. I actually really love this shade. This pink shade does not wash me out at all like I thought it would. Definitely think this lipstick shade would be universal for all skin complexions. I love that Maybelline did include the same shade as the cap as the actual lipstick, which is really a great detail. So we're gonna see what the next shade does look like. The next shade in the collection is called Mauve For Me. Again, I love this packaging, just the cap itself. So let's see what this shade looks like. I love this mauve shade, you guys. Let's see what this says swatch like. I'm just gonna do a swatch so I can show you guys how pigmented this formula is. And it's very buttery. Let's see what this shade Mauve For Me does look like applied to the lip. I love how this lipstick does complement my skin complexion. What I am noticing is that this lipstick shade in particular does cover up my dark upper lip. I just want to show you guys on camera really quickly. I see how dark my upper lip is, so I'm just going to take this lipstick shade again in Mauve For Me, and I'm just going to go over it once. And then twice. Do you guys see how this lipstick shade really did cover up that dark lip of mine? I love this lipstick shade. Not only that the formula is very creamy, very buttery, but it does sit very comfortably on the lips as well. The next shade in the collection is called Spice For Me. I love this pumpkin shade. And here's what that shade looks like. And here we have another gorgeous satin nude shade. Look how pigmented. I cannot get over the pigment, you guys. That is a gorgeous shade. I wish this shade would have come out in the fall of last year, because I definitely would have been going through this lipstick shade. I love how vibrant this pigment is. I love this shade color. It does complement my skin complexion so far. I'm actually loving all three of these shades so far, you guys. So let's move on to the next shade. The next shade in the collection is called Fuchsia For Me. And here we have this beautiful, vibrant pink shade. Let's see how this swatches. Wow. Let's go over it a second time. Again, I love the pigment. That is gorgeous. Let's see what this looks like applied to the lips. I love how vibrant this fuchsia shade does look on me. I would actually wear this shade on a daily basis because it does complement my skin complexion. It is that pop shade that I really do enjoy. The next shade in the collection is called Plum For Me, and this is in 388. Ooh, I love a deep berry shade. Look how gorgeous that looks. Let's see what this looks like applied to the lip. First, let's actually swatch this shade. Ooh, this is definitely my type of shade, you guys. Look at how rich that color is. Let's see what this looks like applied to the lips. All of these shades complement my skin complexion. I have not had an issue with one of these shades. I love the formula so far. Let's move on to the last two shades. One is a red matte shade and we have another satin shade, and they're both red shades. I'm eager to see what those two do look like. So far I did not have any issues removing any of these shades except for this plum shade. For this plum shade in Plum For Me, it did stain my lips just a little bit. I would just have to use a cleansing oil at the end of the night when I do wear this lipstick throughout the day. So I definitely did want to mention that to you guys. Let's see what the next shade does look like. The next shade in the collection is called Ruby For Me. It's this Fire Engine red shade. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh, that's a really pretty shade. This is a really pretty red, you guys. This is that everyday red shade. Let's see what this looks like applied on the lips. This red shade in Ruby For Me is gorgeous. I love how pigmented this formula is. When I did swipe this shade on my upper lip, it was definitely one swipe pigment. It did cover up that dark lip of mine. I love this shade in Ruby For Me. Let's see what the matte shade, red shade, does look like. Here's what the last lipstick shade in the collection does look like. This is called Red For Me. This one is a matte shade, whereas this previous shade, Ruby For Me, this one is a satin shade. You can also see that the lipstick cap is very different. This one has more of a glossier finish, whereas this lipstick cap has more of a matte finish. That's really helpful. If you do purchase both of these shades, you would know which one is matte and then which one is that beautiful, gorgeous satin finish. So again, we have this beautiful red matte shade. This one is called Red For Me. And here's what that shade looks like. I definitely think this shade in Red For Me would be a different formula because this is a matte shade. I actually like this shade better than the satin shade. Let's see what this looks like applied to the lips. You guys know that I love any matte formula, and this formula is no different. I don't feel any moisture, but I cannot feel the lipstick either, if that makes any sense. So I just feel my bare lips pressing together. This formula is so comfortable and lightweight. I can't even feel it on my lips, you guys. I definitely think I'll be wearing this matte shade throughout the entire day, and I will let you know how this wore throughout the day in the description box down below if you guys are interested. This is definitely a first for me because I've never loved every single shade in any collection before. I love all the shades in this collection. I love the formula. I especially love this matte shade that I'm wearing currently on my lips. I love how vibrant these are. They're very pigmented. I would highly recommend you guys check out these shades. Comments down below which was your favorite lipstick shade on me. I would love to know. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.